Hey, what's going on, guys? Yankees Jets fan 71 back with another video, and today we got another bobblehead to show off. This one just came in the mail today thanks to my good buddy who actually went to Scranton. He went to a Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders game a couple of weeks ago, and they gave out a bobblehead. This is actually a bobblehead of their races. Now, from what I understand, they have races in between innings, like a lot of ballparks do, or teams do rather. This one is of Yankee legends. So you have Thurman Munson, Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, and Billy Martin, that race. So the Railriders have made two separate bobbleheads, and I'm going to show off one of them today. I got the Mickey Mantle, Thurman Munson bobblehead. So before we do this, as always, take a look at the front of the box. The box is a picture of the race. As you can see, Thurman, Mickey, I believe that's Jody and Billy's behind them, bringing up the rear. These things look fantastic. I would love to actually go to a Railriders game and see this race. I just think it's hilarious. Kind of reminds me of when the Yankees played the Nationals a few years ago, and they showed the presidential race on during commercial, or after they came back from a commercial, and it's Theodore Roosevelt is always the one, I think, that finishes last. So when they had the race, he was bringing up the rear. So he disappears, comes out on a four-wheeler, and he zooms past all the other presidents. He's about to cross the line rather, to finish and win the race. It would have been his first win, I believe. And all of a sudden, the four-wheeler dies right at the line, and he's jumping and he's frantically trying to get this thing to move, and it's not going. And as he's doing all this, all the other presidents are crossing the finish line, and of course he finishes last, which I thought was hilarious. So anyway, let's take a look at the box. In the front, you got the race going on. The top of the box, 2020. As you can see, this was supposed to be given out last year, but COVID. Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders Bobblehead Series, Munson and Mantle. This was given out, and this was sponsored by PNC Bank, which is the park they play in. On the bottom is nothing. It just says Made in China. On the side of one box is pinstripes with the Railriders logo. The back, if you want to pause it and take a look at what it says, you can go ahead and do that. It's got the Railriders logo on the bottom, PNC Bank logo with a picture of the guys again, and on the other side is the Railrider logo again. So let's now take a look at the bobblehead. Excuse me. And here it is. Well, as you can see, the bobblehead is a mini. It's not full size, which is fine for a mini bobblehead. This one actually, I think, came out pretty nicely done. You got Mickey in the front with Thurman in the back. You have their ridiculous looking caricatures, which is fantastic. I just think they're awesome. On the bottom, it's the bases, looks like it's the warning track that they're running on, with the PNC Bank on the plaque. Raised letters in white, Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders. They're not wearing Yankee uniforms though. They're wearing, well, actually you got an NY over here on the chest of Mickey, which is fine. I just love the over exaggerated face on these guys. Obviously they look nothing like Mantle and Munson. Munson looks a little closer to Mantle, but it's just fantastic. They kind of remind me of those puppets from the 80s. I don't know if anyone remembers them, but they were, I think, a British team created them, and they did a special. They're the same guys that did the Genesis Land of Confusion video, where they had the puppets, and even Genesis were puppets. That's what these things remind me of. Fantastic. Got the Scranton Wilkes-Barre letter, their cap. They're wearing the cap of Scranton Wilkes-Barre, but a Yankee uniform. On the back, which I hate when people do this at the ballpark, they're wearing the numbers but the names in the back. That's a pet peeve of mine, and I actually tweeted this out last Friday, how much I can't stand jerseys that have names on the back if your team doesn't wear them. When people buy these jerseys with the names in the back, I'm just shaking my head and wondering why. But I don't know. It's whatever the guys like. I personally don't like them on Yankee uniforms. That's just me. On the other side, it says PNC Field Legends Race. And on the bottom, let's take a look at the bottom. The bobblehead is made from Novelty T-Shirt Sports Promotions. So, like I said, it's a mini bobblehead. It's smaller. It probably fits perfect with the Yankees series bobbleheads. But I really, really like this bobblehead. I may actually try to get my hands on the Joe D and the Billy Martin. Originally, I wasn't really interested in those two. I really wanted this because I love Mickey and I love Thurman. But now that I have this in my hand, I may actually pursue the other one. Maybe I'll just look and see if I can get it on the secondary market when it comes out. But anyway, guys, that's my review of the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders Mickey Mantle Thurman Munson Mini Legends Race bobblehead. Guys, let me know what you think of the bobblehead. If you like it, if you don't, please leave all comments down below. If you're a Yankee fan, you collect bobbleheads like I do, please let me know if you're thinking about getting your hands on one of these as well, or if you have it already, what do you think about it? Comment, subscribe if you haven't done so for more videos such as the one you've seen today, and I thank you so much. And if you could please hit that like button on this video, much appreciated. Guys, I hope you have a great weekend. I should be back because I did get some cards in the mail, which I have not been really doing cards lately, but I did get a few cards in the mail, so I might try to get a video up tomorrow or Sunday, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, talk to you soon. Peace.